Hello, and welcome to episode 13 of Entirely Crafty Podcast. I'm Lindsay. Oh my goodness, how has everyone been? I have to say that I have really missed you all. These past 2 weeks, while I've been getting better from my cold, um, last week I really did. I tried to podcast. I tried. Mm-mm. I am apparently not a podcaster when I'm sick. um, I don't know. Like, I tried to record, I probably tried 4 times, and then I'm like, okay, obviously, I shouldn't be podcasting. Because I was like, I don't know, like, it was just weird. When I watched myself back, I don't know, I was just like, kind of, just kind of, not my usual, I guess, sort of tripper self. And so I really like it was hard to decide whether I was going to or not, but I think for the betterment of you guys, it was good that I didn't podcast last week. um, so I like the first thing that I want to say is thank you to all of the people who sent me messages either on our threads or privately telling me to get well. That's so awesome. It made me feel so good. I really needed them. I think it just like that cold. I don't know. Like I still feel a little bit of tightness in my chest, and I'm still kind of like coughing every once in a while, but it's like one cough. And then every once in a while, I'll get like a sinus headache. But for the most part, I'm back. Which is good. I guess I just needed those 2 weeks to just kind of, I don't know, maybe feel sorry for myself. I don't know. but but yeah, I totally missed podcasting last week. Last week, like, I don't know, when I didn't record or like when I didn't post anything, my week just like got all messed up. I I think it was Friday. I thought it was Saturday. And it was just weird. Like weird week. But I did get a lot of stuff done over the last I'd say 5 or 6 days. So I got some sewing done, which I will show you guys later. And I really didn't knit this week. I knit last week while I was kind of like just kind of sitting on the couch watching TV because that's all I could really do. So I do have a little bit of progress, but not too much. And I don't know, like it was just a weird couple of weeks, but no, we're back. We're back on schedule, I hope. And yeah, I'll figure it out. So, first things first, thank you to all the viewers. And so that's new viewers and also existing viewers. Thank you. I checked my stats today. We have 147 YouTube subscribers. That's awesome. And we have 90 Ravelry members. That's great. I also checked our thread for our Christmas Crunch craft along, and we have 30 entries. That's awesome. And we still have like 13 days left before I do the draw. So you guys, I think you totally can get to 50 entries and I can enter a new prize. So we'll see. So if you haven't already joined Ravelry or the Ravelry Group, please do. It's Entirely Crafty Podcast on Ravelry. And Yeah, enter anything that you're knitting, that you finish knitting for Christmas for somebody. And you'll be entered to win a set of 4 knit minders. They are Christmas related. And you'll also be entered to win a skein of yarn, a skein of Dreams in Color um, sock yarn. Sorry, I'm kind of blinking all the time today. Um, yeah, so enter those. And we've had lots of entries, like I said, we have 30. And I'm really having fun watching everybody, what they're knitting and stuff. Just like some of the things are just so cute. I've added a few patterns to my queue because of the craft along, and I'm just enjoying seeing finished projects. It's great that everybody is doing so well with their Christmas knitting. So I guess I don't know. I'm pretty much done Christmas stuff. I still have to go shopping for Chris, but he's pretty easy to buy for. It's like video games. So, um, so yeah, I have him to finish buying for, and then I was going to do one more gift for my niece, but I'm not sure if I will get that done. We will see. But yeah, I've just been busy sewing and getting things kind of, up in my shop. I did a big, huge knit minder update this week, and I did some bags which I'll show you and stuff. So yeah, so things are going really well. I'm feeling a lot better and feeling like, I guess, more myself. So this podcast, like I said last week, you really wouldn't have enjoyed it. I was just like, I was talking like this and just kind of blah, 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 and just kind of, yeah. So, anyways, so I thought, I just really can't do it. And I tried my best to be like chipper, and just kind of, it didn't work. So, so we'll get right into things. I have only received 2 things this week. So it's been, or these last 2 weeks, it's been kind of slow. Um, but that's okay because like I wasn't really feeling all that great, and even though mail kind of cheers me up, it's just one of those things, I guess, right? So in the mail, I received my knit crate. I would show you the front, but it has my address and stuff on it. So knit crate comes in these awesome red envelopes, and I keep meaning to save one to show you guys, but I always forget. So this time I saved it for you. So it comes in these envelopes, and I subscribe to the sock one. So I always get sock yarn, and I get a sock pattern. And this week's sweet treat is Lovely Candy Company, and they're berry chews. And they're basically like Starburst, but natural flavors and stuff. So blueberry, cranberry, and raspberry were the flavors. They are gluten-free, as it shows right there, which is awesome because I got to eat them. And sorry. And yeah, so we also got a free pattern, which they printed out for us and included on the sheet, so you can see the pattern there. And sorry, it was designed by Knapp for Madelinetosh, and looks kind of like a slip stitch, I guess, sort of pattern. So it's kind of nice. I don't know that I will use the sock yarn that I got for that pattern, but I'll keep it and put it in my binder for later. So we got Madelinetosh sock yarn. This is the Clementine colorway. It's so pretty. I'm not really a big huge orange person, which this skein is more dominantly orange than it is anything other colors, but I really like how this skein is dyed. Like, it's just really pretty. So, it's 100% merino wool, 395 yards. And like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to knit the pattern that I got or if I'm going to choose a different pattern for this one, but we'll see. I'll add it to my sock stash over there, and when the mood strikes, I'll pick it up and knit with it. So we also got a needle keeper, which I didn't bring with me, but basically what it is this tube that has a stopper in the end, and you put your needles in that end, and it protects the needles, and it also protects your knitting from coming off your needles while you travel, if you have a problem with that. I will try and remember to grab it for the next episode, but it's neat. It comes in several different colors, I think 10 or 12 colors or whatever. And it was cool. Like, I put it off to the side, and then I forgot to grab it for this morning. And sorry, my husband is texting me telling me that I have a package, which I can't show you because it's at the restaurant. So I get all my mail sent to the restaurant. It is just so much easier to send it there because I'm not always home. And I'm always afraid that my mail is going to go missing. Not that anyone else in this thing, oh, sorry. Not that anyone else is going to steal my knitting supplies, but I don't want to take that chance. And we're always at the restaurant, so it's always, open when they do mail and stuff, so it's just easier for me to send it there. So I also went, I subscribed to Northbound Knitting's seasonal club, and my first colorway came, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is my first skein from Northbound Knitting. I have one 4-ounce braid of fiber that I received from my friend Susie in a trade that we did. And I love it. I haven't spun it yet, but it's gorgeous too. So, but I just went and when I saw that she had the club, I went and signed up right away because her club stuff goes really, really fast. And as you can see, it's a very dark colorway. So the base, I think, is gray, and then there's green and burgundy and browns and stuff mixed in. So it's a really pretty colorway. It's called Autumn. Sorry. Oh, it's my stuff from Ackerworks. Awesome. So from Ackerworks, I ordered a bobbin for my spinning wheel. And I also ordered a couple of threaders. He's got these cute little hedgehog threaders that have like a string that you can thread your spinning wheel with. And so I had to get a couple of those. And then I also ordered, I believe, a gray bobbin. I think so. I think it's gray. I don't know. I'll show you next time. How's that? So we have something to show for next week. That's awesome. So anyways, back to Northbound Knitting. Her colorways are just so gorgeous, and they're kind of outside of what I normally buy, but I really wanted to be a part of this club, so I'm really excited that I got this skein. So it is 100% superwash merino and 400 yards. So I think I'm probably going to make a pair of socks. No, I don't know. Maybe this will be a shawl. We'll see. Because there's no nylon in this, so I kind of don't really want to make it into socks, but we will see. we will see. So that's all the mail that I got over the last 2 weeks. It's been quiet. So, now I forget what I was going to say. I did that yesterday. I was at the restaurant. Excuse me, I was doing deliveries. And I had something to say to Chris. And I went to the back because that's where he was. And by the time I got there, I'd forgotten what I was going to say. So we have this thing at the restaurant. It's just, you know, this kind of tale, I guess. We call our opening to our kitchen, to our back kitchen, the vortex, because every time, and it doesn't just happen to me, it happens to everybody. You go from the front to go to the back to get something, or to say something, or to do something, and by the time you get there, because you've crossed over into a new area, it's gone. So, even though we know that the reason that happens is because your brain thinks of this one thing in this area that you're in, and then when you change your surroundings, your brain forgets. It's, you know, it's not a phenomenon. It's just, that's how it happens. But it's so funny, and we just, so we named it. We named the door Vortex because of this. But it's so funny. And then you end up going back to the front, and then you remember what you were going to do, and then you go do it. But it's so funny. So yeah, so that's a cute story from the restaurant. So, as far as knitting progress goes, I did some work on the mystery shawls. I am so far behind. I mean, obviously both mystery shawls are done, they're clues. Josh's shawl, if you finish it by December 11th, I believe he said, you get a coupon code, I believe, for something, and I don't know that I'm gonna get there. I've been really trying to like update my shop a lot, so I haven't really been doing a lot of knitting because I've been in here doing a lot of sewing. And it's very hard to sew and knit at the same time. So I don't have a lot of progress, but while I was feeling sorry for myself on the couch, I finished the 3rd row of my blanket. So I now have 61 squares on my blanket, and I would stretch it all the way out, but you really can't see it. This is only half, like it's folded, right? So anyways, so I got the whole 3rd row done. So literally I think I added 17 squares last week while I was on the couch feeling sorry for myself. I have some ends I need to sew in. I want to sew in as many ends as I can before I continue on to the 4th row, just because otherwise you end up having so many ends that you need to sew in that it's overwhelming. So I don't really want to do that. I also have some sweater progress, and the last time you saw me, I believe it was before I went to my mom's. Yeah. And so I was up here. It's hard to see because it's all full. I was up here, so I was literally at like this point, the sleeve join. So I did all of this knitting here, all of this, and all of this, and you really can't see it because it's all bunched up. Oh, I guess it goes this way. Anyways, no, yeah, it goes this way. Okay, so I was up here by its sleeve. And I moved my marker because I had progress that I wanted to show. Anyways, so my marker was up here somewhere because here's the sleeve. So my marker was like around here somewhere. And so I did all of this knitting of here. And now, because I did some knitting over at my friend Janice's, we had a knit night because I needed to relax after sewing all day. And I picked up all my stitches around the collar and stuff. And what I also did was I left the bottom stitches because it says in the pattern, I don't think this will give too much away. It says in the pattern, like once you finish the back, to do your back border as well. And I just thought, you know what? I can incorporate that border with the border all the way around and do like a mitered corner on the bottom of the sweater. And so I have all of those stitches. I think there's 255, I think, stitches that I have on the needles right now. So it kind of looks like a basket right now. But yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm doing a seed stitch border. I'm not crazy about seed stitch, but I really like the look of the flat like edging rather than doing, say, like ribbing. And then I didn't really want it to bunch up like ribbing does, and so I thought that the seed stitch border would be more fitting for what I wanted. And then I think what I'm going to do is do some short rows around the collar area and make the collar just a tiny bit bigger so that it folds over. So I'm working on that. And then all I have left to do is sleeves. And then the sweater is done. And I'm going to do the sleeves 2 at a time. And what else? Oh, I'm not using as much yarn as I thought I would, which is great. So that's fantastic. I'm so excited to get this sweater done. Obviously, I didn't get it done by November 30th for Nanitswimo. But it was a good try. And obviously, like, my sweater is, you know, well over halfway done. So, so yeah. So maybe by Christmas or New Year's, I'll have a sweater I can wear. So that's great. I'll show you my progress on my mystery shawls. This is the West Knits mystery shawl. Okay, I shouldn't have done this, but while I was sick, I started the brioche. And I did, what is it, like 10 rows or whatever it is, because you do each row twice. And then my brain said, what are you doing? And so I stopped. So this is as far as I am on this shawl. I do like it. I'm not really a brioche knitter. I don't think I'll ever do it again. But it's not hard. It's just time consuming. How's that? So I believe this section is like this big. So I have a lot to do on that one. So that one is slow going because I picked them up while I was sick, and then I said, you know, like I don't know, like I just felt overwhelmed a bit when I'm doing Christmas knitting and I'm doing 2 mystery shawls on top of everything else. So I kind of felt overwhelmed, so I just put them down because I really didn't know what to do. So I haven't really worked a whole lot. I did finish section 2 of Josh's shawl. So all the yellow, this yellow up here is section 2. So I do have to continue on, obviously, with this one. It shouldn't take me too long to do it. I kind of lost the feeling for it after I felt overwhelmed, you know? And so it's just sitting in my works in progress basket, and I will pick them back up, but because I do really love this shawl and the other one, I just wasn't feeling it. So I'll just slowly work on those. They sit in my works in progress basket, and you know, when I have a few minutes here and there, I pick them up. It is kind of hard with those ones because both of them I kind of need the pattern. So it's not like I can just pick it up and do a row and know that it's right. So it's just one of those things. If you haven't seen my works in progress basket, here it is. I keep forgetting if I've showed it or whatever. It is a Baskets from Africa basket. I ordered one a while ago. I've been wanting one for so long, like probably 3 or 4 years. And my local yarn store used to carry them, but she stopped, and so I wasn't really sure where to get them. And so one day I stopped in and was talking to her about them, and she shared with me like a little bit of information that I could look for on Google and stuff so that I could find these baskets, and I found them and ordered one, and so that's pretty cool. I think that's all the works in progress I have. This episode is fairly short, I think, unless I do a lot of talking about shop stuff, but I have probably I've been working on my designs. Squirrel, right? I've been working on the Prairie collection of my socks that I'm doing, and sorry, Kirby just came in here. Kirby, hi. So I've been working on my shawl collection, or sorry, not shawl collection, sock collection, and I have gotten to the point where I'm pretty sure what I want to do for all of the socks, and so now I just need to wind all the skeins. I have 3 of them wound, and I need 6 in total for this collection, and I'm going to start knitting. So I need to locate all of my pairs of sock needles. I ordered some more. I ordered some from the Loopy U, I think. Ordered some stuff from her. So those should be here in the next few days, I think, and then I can start in with my knitting of those socks. And so yeah, so that collection should be well on its way by next week, I'm hoping. So I won't have a whole lot to show you, probably just the backs of the socks if I can. There's one pair that I don't think I can show you at all because it's a pretty special pair. So yeah, we will see. So I might have just a project bag that you could see. But I'm still going to be working on my sweater, and I'm still going to be working on the other projects that I have in my works in progress basket. So, you know, we'll have a little bit of knitting progress here and there. This week, I think I'm going to do the same as I did in this last week and work on more shop stuff, because I'm just kind of, I'm feeling better enough to be up and working and have enough energy to to get things done. So I'm going to take advantage of that, I think. So, but yeah, so if you're not interested in seeing shop type stuff, then I hope you have a great week. Get lots of progress done. Share them in the threads. If you're doing spinning, share some spinning stuff. I actually loaded my wheel with a bobbin, and it's got fiber on it already. And so I'm working on that. It is Wacky Windmill colorway. I think it's called Spice Rack. It's a really pretty colorway. And so I'm going to get that done at some point. I've been really diligent about spinning for at least 10 minutes a day. When I have my morning tea, I've been doing a little bit, and so it's been really helping get some of the projects done that I want to do in spinning. So as I'm sort of waking up and not really like feeling like sewing yet and that kind of stuff, I've been sitting at my spinning wheel and working on that, so that's pretty cool. I've got a new design coming very soon to my shop, and it is out of this fabric here. It is very pretty fabric. The outlines of the flowers, I'm not really sure if you can see them, but the outlines of the flowers are in silver, so it's sparkly. So it's very pretty. And then the backing or the other color is just a simple gray that matches. So that should be, I'm hoping that I can work everything out by the end of the week. We will see. I just have kind of a design in my head, and I'm going to see if it works. And if it does, then they'll be listed in the shop. So I did some mini wedgies. I did two. I did a custom order, which is already left in the mail this morning, and then I did this one that is in the shop now. It is super, super cute. There's little flowers inside, so that's pretty cool. So this size is for like your measuring tape, your stitch markers, that kind of stuff. My friend Lisa, she has a triangle pouch of mine, and it's like a magical triangle pouch. I don't know. She showed me how much stuff she has stuffed in that thing, and you know, like Mary Poppins bags where she keeps pulling things out. It's kind of like that. So it's really cute. I do need to make some more of those triangle pouches. I'm really in love with this shape, and so I really haven't done any more triangle pouches, but there will be some up in the shop very soon because I've got some Christmas fabrics that I want to use for those. So I made that. I've also done some bags over the last couple of weeks. This is a cute little, I guess, wood creatures. It's like Bambi and little hedgehogs and things. So I did this bag. Oh, it's got a fiber on it. There we go. And the inside is little clocks with like little hedgehogs and things on them. I'll show you this side without the pocket because you can see them better. So that's kind of it's really cute. So those are in the shop. And then I did some Star Wars bags. I really want to keep these for myself, but they're really cute. And then it's got a black and white headshots kind of all the characters, or all the important characters, I guess, and then the pocket in there. And then the charm on this one, because I don't have any, and I haven't been able to find any Star Wars type charms, I just used these cute little skeins of yarn for these ones. So I have those in the shop. I also did some farm animal type stuff, so I did chickens, and the inside of that is like a red and gold crosshatch, and it's kind of sparkly and shiny, so that's cute. And I also did some fox ones, but those like sold out in seconds. You can see the fox fabric right there. I am going to be making more of those over the next couple of days to add more to replenish the ones that left. And then I did some frog ones. This one I called Froggingham because of the gingham inside. It's so cute. I thought about calling it like Froggy Picnic or something like that, but they're not eating or anything like that, so I just thought I'd call it Froggingham. So that's really cute. And then I finished the Woodland Creatures, or the Woodland Critters. Thank you for the name, Haley. So I finished this one as well. And so these ones are in the shop as well. You can see all the little critters. My favorite, I think, is this little hedgehog right here. So, and yeah, so these are in the shop. Um, yeah, so I will do some more fox ones. I have some other fox prints that I'm going to get in the shop as well, and then I'm going to work on like all the plaids and all that and get those in the shop. So it has been a very productive week, which is awesome. And you know, trying to get all of my, you know, all the things that I want to do done. Um, it's been a good week. So I have probably let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bags in production at the moment. So in various stages of production, whether I've got them cut or zippers in or something, anyways. So I have those going, so those will be all, I'm listing them as I do them, so I hope you guys like that, rather than waiting and then listing them all at once. So it just makes it easier for me. It gives me a chance to have a break while I'm sewing, and just gives me good time to, because it takes me probably a couple of hours to do a set of bags, so a set of 2 bags, and then I need to kind of sit just to relax my back a bit and stuff. So it does give me a good chance to do that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun. I will have the Black Friday weekend was awesome. I hope everybody got whatever they wanted. I kind of held back this year, I think, a little. Like, I went on when everybody announced all their Black Friday coupons and things like that, and even Cyber Monday stuff. I went on and did, like, just kind of looked around, but I ordered some stuff from, oh goodness, I don't even remember, but it's a yarn company anyways. I ordered some self-striping and, oh, Nomadic Yarns, that's what I ordered from. And I ordered from them, and I ordered some charms that I needed to replenish, but other than that, I really didn't buy anything. So, which was really weird. I also listened on the radio that I guess Black Friday sales were down 5% from last year, and I think this is just in the States, so I'm not really sure about Canada, but I think, you know, like, people are, I didn't want to go out. I think it's crazy. You know, I did deliveries that day, and even the roads, like the traffic, oh my goodness. So I didn't even go into any stores. I was just like, nope, not gonna happen. I don't need things that bad. You know, but I did go shopping yesterday while I had the car, and I went to Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, I went there and bought a few things for our staff Christmas party that we're having this weekend, and just walked around because I hadn't really, like, it opened almost a year ago. Oops. And I hadn't really been in. I don't really go, like, I don't really go to those kinds of shops all that often, except for, like, if I need something, like, I don't know, a baking utensil or something like that. But it is fun to go in there and look around because there's so many things to see, right? And so I ended up buying some gifts for our Christmas party, and then I bought a few other things. I bought a, sorry, I bought a cup warmer for my tea. So you set your tea on here, or your cup on here, whatever you're drinking, and it keeps it warm enough that, like, drinking warm, I guess. So that is really cool. this thing cost me $5. So I bought myself one of those, and I also bought one for my friend Janice too, because when we're sitting and knitting, we tend to forget about our teas, and and so we end up drinking cold tea. So I think these inventions are pretty cool. So I got those, and I was looking at, like, they have a little dog section and stuff, and they had like a little, I guess, sort of a onesie for dogs. I didn't buy one, but then I went over to my friend Janice's, and she had one that was a little too small for her dogs, and so Sophie got it. So I posted a picture of that on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram, and it's really cute. But yeah, so the ones at Bed Bath & Beyond, I think, have, like, I think it says Santa or Waiting for Santa on the bum, but they're still really cute. So, but it's fun that Sophie still ended up with a onesie. So she really, I think she likes it. It keeps her warm because she's so little that she doesn't keep warm very well. So, so yeah, so that was my day yesterday. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope that you get all the knitting things you want to get done this week. And yeah, I will see you next week for sure. I really missed podcasting last week, and I don't think I ever want to miss again if I can help it. All right, so I hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.